In life, we all have invisible boundaries that protect us from unwanted consequences. But sometimes, overconfidence leads people to not just challenge these boundaries, they break them recklessly. Today, join us as we delve into a story where arrogance meets harsh reality, and impulsive actions can change lives in an instant.
He's going to say something to you in front of us, and then we'll get out of here in a few minutes, okay?
So the bartender directly wants to say something to Trinity.
You're Trinity, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The bartender wants to say something to you, so
okay.
We're going to bring her down here. We're just going to wait here. We'll bring her down here, okay?
Okay.
What happened tonight?
I literally came here. They've known me since I'm 24 now. They've been serving me since I've been 19.
I hope not, because that's illegal.
Yeah, that is illegal as for you to do.
You should call the state liquor board then.
I would never do that. I'm not a snitch. Hey? No, hey.
Come see us tomorrow.
So, she said that you've been banned from this location before? And
They say that. Maybe.
Maybe. Is there some truth to that? Maybe.
I don't know. Are you gonna arrest me?
No. Trespassing, on the other hand, that.
I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to
You're going to jail.
Tonight was supposed to be just another night for Trinity, a girl who believes that a few clever words and confidence could get her out of any trouble. But life isn't always that simple. After a night of heavy drinking and causing chaos in a bar, Trinity finds that her words alone won't save her this time. Not only is she banned from her favorite bar, but she's also about to face the full weight of the law.
I'm a single mother.
Okay.
Doesn't matter, right? I have the hiccups.
Alcohol does that to you.
Right. So therefore, yes, I frequent at this bar a lot. And there a lot of these bartenders are going to try to.
All right, Trinity. She's going to say something real quick.
Hey, Trinity, you're trespassing the bar.
I'm trespassing the bar, Abby.
Hey, you're good.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
You're good.
All right, Trinity. Here's what happens. Trinity.
Bye, Abby.
Trinity.
Goodbye, Abby.
Trinity, I need you to listen to me now. If you come back to this location, you could be arrested for trespassing, okay? All right, we're going to take a report, and then you can go home. Hopefully you've got a ride. We're going to hang around, and if you...
So can I understand that I process all this? So they talking about...
The bartender did their best to keep things under control, but when Trinity returned after being banned, the situation escalated. The only option left was to call the police, and their arrival marked a turning point. But Trinity, stubborn and overconfident, was not prepared for the reality that was about to unfold.
Ma'am, can I get your phone number?
So if I come...
Trinity, he has a question for you.
Can I get your
Right.
phone number?
614.
Okay.
So I'm asking you, Mr.
Ma'am, can I grab your date of birth real quick? Okay. And where you stay at, ma'am?
Is that on the...
Trinity thought she could talk her way out of this, just as she had done with others before. But tonight, she was dealing with people who weren't so easily fooled, people who knew all too well that the truth can't be hidden for long. The officers patiently explained the situation, even giving a final warning, hoping to help her avoid serious consequences. But unfortunately, Trinity didn't realize that sometimes knowing when to stop can save you. Instead, she pushed herself deeper into trouble.
Sorry?
Yes.
For what?
We're taking a trespassing report. You are legally required to give us your address.
Oh, so I'm like a Trent.
You're
Like
not being charged, but you still have to provide us with that information. Okay. Here we go.
Alright, show's over, guys. Show's over.
Trinity, we gave you a chance.
Trinity, we even offered you a ride home. I'm disappointed.
Yeah. That's cool. Let all of them laugh. Think it's funny. Think it's funny as fun. Think it's funny as fun.
We got him.
Bitch, you're not the officer, they are.
Alright, stand up. Stand up. Trinity, alright, you need a medic?
No.
Trinity's night didn't end as she imagined, not with a smooth escape, but in handcuffs and a feeling of helplessness. She had so many chances to walk away without severe consequences, but her arrogance led her down a different path, a path that ended with a costly lesson. It's a bitter reminder that the law is never absent, and those who think they can outsmart it will soon face a harsh reality.
You're hurting me! Get off of me! Get off of me! You asshole! Get off of me! Don't you...
In life, we often believe we can control every situation, that a little defiance or stubbornness won't lead to serious consequences. But sometimes, those small actions can drag us into trouble far greater than we ever imagined. Join us as we witness this story, where a single action triggers a chain of unforeseen events.
License and registration, please.
245 Melvin, copy of the
As soon as I get your license, I'll be glad to tell you.
Good.
1549 Robertson.
Thank you, ma'am. Jasmine, the reason why I'm stopping is because I run the plate. Your license actually comes back suspended and you have a seize tag order in reference to your car insurance. Yeah. Oh, I mean, you do.
No, I went to the courthouse yesterday.
Uh-huh. Right, you made the payment, but you didn't take care of everything else.
How do you know?
Because it says in my record.
You didn't say I couldn't.
A routine traffic stop often starts with a simple request for documents. But this time, what began as a standard check quickly escalated into something much more. Jasmine, a woman with unresolved issues, believed she could talk her way out of the situation with a few explanations.
I went to the courthouse.
Okay. Jasmine, when's the last time you had a ticket?
I haven't been pulled over. You're the first one to pull me over in months.
So you've never had a ticket before?
No, all red light cameras.
Red light cameras? Okay. Has your license ever been suspended before?
No.
No? Okay. And the address here, is this correct?
Yeah.
Well, which one? The one on your license here or the Conway Road?
The one on my license.
The one on your license? Okay. Because they don't forward DL information, that's why. How long has it been since you lived in Conway?
The officer discovered that Jasmine's license had been suspended, and there were other legal issues that had not been addressed. Despite being clearly informed, Jasmine insisted that she had done nothing wrong, convinced that she was in the right. But the reality was that what she had overlooked was now coming back to demand her attention. Instead of cooperating, Jasmine chose to challenge the officer's authority. She didn't realize that every action she took only heightened the tension. The power of the law is not something to be taken lightly, and refusing to comply only worsened the situation.
1135
Okay.
Blackmail order.
I'll be right back. Have a seat in your car. Have a seat in your car when I'm done. Ma'am, I don't care. You haven't had a seat in the car. Okay, listen to me. You don't have the right to get out.
I have the right to do whatever I want. If you can get out of my car, get out of my car. You cannot tell me I cannot get out of my car. You're not my boss. You're not my dad. You don't do
There's a
shit for me.
Supreme Court
I
ruling
need
that
to
says you
back
need to
up.
get back in your car.
Supreme Court
Now
rule?
get back in your
Let me see
car.
it. Let me see the paper.
Google it. Get back in your car.
I'm not Googling nothing.
Okay. Ma'am, you're losing your car today. I'm impounding the car.
How are
I'm
you
taking your
impounding my
license
car?
and I'm taking your tag.
How are you?
So if you want to call somebody to come get you, that's the best thing.
I'm here by myself. And
Well,
I have to go
I
get my
apologize. Your license is suspended 4 times. You have an FR suspension.
No, I just went
and
to
you
the
have not
courthouse
cleared
yesterday.
everything
I
up.
showed you the
Everything
paper.
is not clear.
Tell me that. I asked her if there any other problems. She didn't say nothing.
Well, I'm telling you what there is.
Okay,
I will
but
give
you
you all
can't
the court
impound my car.
I will give you all the information. Your car is getting impounded.
What do you mean by that?
It's going to go to the record yard. It's going to go to police impound until you get a valid license. Until you physically go down to the DL office and reinstate your license.
Why can't I just
You
take it
owe
to
money
my house?
because you're not allowed to drive.
I've been
The officer, fulfilling his duty to uphold the law, had to make a tough decision. But Jasmine, in her impulsive anger, refused to accept this reality. She continued to resist, pushing herself into an unnecessary confrontation, leading to consequences she could have easily avoided.
Cannot let you get in a car and drive
I
again.
went to the courthouse and she said there's no doctor.
I'm just telling you what's going on. Well, you can take it up with the clerk.
I was just there yesterday.
Okay. Hey, Ron, come on over. Ma'am, I can't help it if she doesn't do her job.
You can't.
I can't help that.
Do you not understand what I'm telling you?
Ma'am, go stand by your car.
I thought you were gonna fucking talk to
Go
me.
stand by your car. Go stand by your car.
Yesterday I paid over
Okay.
$200
Ma'am,
for the fucking car.
you're this close to going to jail.
Don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You're trying to take my shit.
You're this close to go to jail.
You're a fucking ass.
Go have a seat by your car. Let her go.
The confrontation ended in Jasmine's defeat. She had multiple opportunities to step back, to reconsider her actions, but she didn't take them. Those fleeting moments of impulsiveness turned into a long night with serious repercussions. This serves as a reminder for all of us. Sometimes, knowing when to stop is the only way to protect ourselves.
Out of the car. Turn around, put your hands on the back.
What is your problem?
Get out of the car.
What is your problem? What is your problem?
Relax. Relax.
You're hurting me. You're
Relax.
hurting me. You're
Relax.
hurting me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. You asshole. Get off of me. Don't you do it. Get off of me.
Go to the ground.
I don't want to go to the ground. Get off of me. I have to go get my kids. No, you are not putting things on me. What are you doing?
Roll over. Stop resisting. Stand up. Stand up.
To my hands.
Stand up.
You fucking asshole! What the fuck? Oh my god, what did I get my kids? What is wrong with you? Look at my hands! I didn't do nothing to you! What the
Hey, you can't take off on a traffic stop. Get in, it's all on video. Get in.
I was at the wall.
Get in.
Now, Jasmine faces serious charges, and her future is threatened by the decisions she made in a moment of anger. It's a costly lesson, but a necessary one, reminding us that every action has consequences, and that in the end, the truth always prevails.
Just take it. That's it. Yep.
Okay, I see.
Okay. Nope.
You're going to 15.
Going to jail.
You're going to jail.
You have been given every right to not go to
have-
jail.
Don't resist me.
Take my, don't do my bag.
Honey.
On August 22nd, 2022, a seemingly ordinary day took a drastic turn at a primary care clinic. A situation that could have been resolved quickly escalated into a tense confrontation, revealing just how easily misunderstandings can spiral out of control. When deputies arrived at the clinic, they were met with a scene of frustration and confusion. A woman, upset about missing her appointment, refused to leave, insisting that she had a right to be seen by the doctor. But in the world of private businesses, things aren't always so straightforward.
Doctor, and the doctor has stated he cannot see.
Okay, I have appointment.
Doesn't matter. This is a business.
Okay, I'd like to talk to doctor.
I can't. They don't have to. You don't have to see the doctor. I don't know if you're misunderstanding. Like the doctor has told his staff that.
No.
You missed your appointment. The
No, I'm
doctor.
not missing nothing.
I cannot explain it to you any other way. It's a
I
privately
want
owned
to see
company.
your ID.
Okay.
Give me
You
your
need to
ID.
walk out.
The woman's determination to be seen by the doctor, despite missing her appointment, highlights a common misconception, believing that persistence alone can change the rules. But, in reality, when a business decides they can no longer serve you, that decision stands firm, supported by law.
You need to walk outside. This is all being recorded on body cam. I've asked you for 10 minutes to walk outside. Please walk outside. You're not allowed to be here, okay? Thank you. This is all being recorded. You violated the law 3 times. At this point, you have 3 different charges. You've resisted arrest by not listening to my commands. You have trespassed. How far do you want to take this?
Okay.
How far would you like to take this?
Because I going to the doctor.
I told you to leave.
No give me go to doctor.
It's a business.
It's not business. It's a look.
It is a private company. Cleveland Clinic, Indian River Hospital is a private business.
I want cut over one of you.
Okay, this is all being recorded, okay?
There's
my name. If you'd like to write it down, you can write it down, okay? You have to provide your own pen.
I will let you borrow a pen.
It's unusual. Go to doctor. Then give me go to doctor.
They're the ones that called on you.
No.
She refused to leave for an hour. Got nasty with the staff. Michael Pierce,
P-I-E-R-C-E.
You can just request a video because it's all been recorded since I got here. That's the easiest way to do it.
What is department?
Indian River County Sheriff's Office.
The deputies, trying to keep the situation under control, repeatedly asked the woman to leave, explaining the legal implications of her actions. But, as she continued to resist, what began as a simple request turned into a legal standoff.
You'll do the same for him, right?
So your number?
ID
What crime is denying to me? What crime I did?
So we're going to issue what's called a trespass warrant.
If they want
If they want one.
Trespass warning. What is trespass warning?
Therefore, I'm asking for your identification so that I can fill out the paperwork.
Do you want her back here anymore?
We will have to speak to the doctor
Okay.
to see if he is saying yes or no.
Okay.
So yeah, could you ask?
Do you have an ID card with you?
What kind of trespass are trespassing? It's a Cleveland clinic.
They have a right. They have a right to deny you service. They have a right to ask you to leave. And therefore, they've asked you to leave. You refuse. Now we are telling you you have to leave.
I told her to leave twice and she
Now
refused.
becomes, listen to me. Listen to me.
She's not doing it.
It's just that's what's going to happen. So you can give me your ID. We can do the paperwork. You can walk away and leave, never come back. Or
And the Chinese restaurant and the pizza place. They choose who they see. You made an appointment. They agreed to
No.
see. Finish.
No.
You don't let me finish.
They must took it any
Don't let me
place.
finish.
They're not choosing who they
No,
see
that's
in
not
the
true.
hospital.
Absolutely not true. This is not a hospital. This is a business. This is a off-site medical care. If you go to the emergency room, they have to see you. This is not the emergency room, so let me finish. This is a business. They've asked you to leave. The minute you did not leave the lobby on their request, you refused. Now, you have 2 violations of the law. The third coming is he is telling you to produce your identification, which is a lawful command, and we have a right to do that. I do not want you to get in trouble. I'm trying to do everything possible to keep this to a peaceful resolution. So, again, I understand your frustration.
Owner is building David Church. I want to talk to him.
I'm sorry.
Owner is building David Church.
This
I
is
want to talk to him.
the owner of the building. I don't know who the owner of the building is. You have to look.
Business.
Owner is Cleveland Clinic, which is a national company that has hospitals all over the United States.
So what I doing?
I would look into the Cleveland Clinic company, go online, and get a supervisor of the business or a complaint.
So what I doing it? Then you give me the doctor.
You would maybe give you a different doctor. Yes, send you to another location.
Okay, give me doctor now.
But I can't do that here. This is
No, why am I supposed to see different doctor? I won't see this one. It's my doctor. I see him for 2 years.
It doesn't sound like he wants. I don't know that he wants to see you anymore.
Okay, go ask him. Call.
That's what they're doing. They're asking him. They're asking him if he wants to see you.
First of all, doctor cannot refuse it.
Now, like, ever come back here again.
I'm asking you to go to jail.
A doctor made that decision.
Doctor make decision.
Yes.
So that's something you'll have to take up with the Cleveland Clinic.
You're supposed to be doing on a paper. You just say me on a words.
No, we're going to fill out a piece of paper
The
for you.
doctor's going to sign it.
And then
Okay, doctor can sign it.
Yep, and then you'll get a copy, and then you can deal with Cleveland Clinic later on, okay?
I have to get my supervisor to let him know what all he needs.
Okay.
So then they're going to be able to.
But we're gonna have a form.
Letter. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have a form, and
Okay.
basically we just need him to sign it, and that'll explain that she's not allowed to come back. She gets a copy, you get a copy, and then you guys can keep one and
Okay.
file it with your business.
Okay.
I would just ask that he's the one that signs it. We're gonna fill the paper out, and your doctor is going to sign the paper that indicates that you're trespassing, not allowed to come back here, and you will get a copy of that to take to whoever you'd like to file.
What crime I commit?
Trespassing
I have appointment. I invited.
Okay, if you're gonna listen to me, I'll explain it to you one more time.
Trespassing, I invited.
You were invited, and then they told you to leave and you refused. The statute says once your invitation has been revoked, you must immediately exit the premises, which you did not. And when I told you to leave, you did not. You refused.
She's saying me waiting when all appointments finished. You're waiting.
Then I came and told you to
and
leave.
I call after. Doctor, no, it's unusual. You know, if doctor no one see me, I have appointment, I can sue them. You know this?
Well, and that's perfectly fine. You can certainly try.
Perfectly fine.
Sure. You
But
can.
that's not a law enforcement thing. We don't do suits. We don't do lawsuits.
What you doing?
Criminal, which is what you did. You broke the law.
I broke in the law.
Several
By
times.
going to doctor, what you do there? You hypnotizing heavy. I know what you're doing.
What am I doing? Because you broke the law several times. So that's not corruption.
I misunderstood what she was doing.
She said that
perfectly.
we were
She
corrupt.
understood perfectly. Maybe you
Oh,
something
we're corrupt.
understood. He does.
We're corrupt.
Okay.
You are. You going to the doctor office and pushing me
I
out.
didn't push you out.
Sometimes they make me think what it's criminal in around doctor.
Ma'am, may I?
And these people too. I won't know your name.
Trespassing isn't just about being where you shouldn't be. It's about refusing to leave when you're asked to. And when you resist lawful orders from authorities, it becomes a criminal offense. The woman, however, did not grasp the severity of the situation she was creating for herself.
And he told you to leave.
Unbelievable.
The doctor wants you gone. He doesn't want to see you anymore.
I want for doctor say it to me.
He's giving you a piece of paper that says
First
it.
of all, doctor don't have a right to say it. Okay?
Absolutely he does. Absolutely he does. Okay.
All right, this is a trespass warning, stating you're hereby notified that you're no longer authorized, licensed, or invited to enter or remain at this premises. You may be arrested or refused to leave or return to the area at any time. Basically, long story short, the easiest way is that you cannot come back to this property. If you do, you go to jail. That's the easiest way to
So what's the sign? Where?
sign it right here. Dr. David Hurst. Dr. David Hurst, that's the office phone number. He even gave me his business card. Okay?
We're going to business card.
You can go in.
May I look?
Yeah, David Hurst. For my report, so I need it. Don't snatch anything away from my hands. Don't try to be funny here. Okay, all right, we're already cutting you a break as it is. So, you can do two of the things. You can sign it, get your copy, and then you can be on your way.
You don't sign it nothing, it's not him.
This is David. Yes, it is. It's all on body camera. Are you going to refuse to sign this? 'Cause if you refuse it, you're still trespassing. It doesn't mean anything. So when you come back here, you're going to go to jail. Okay? I'm just going to write down refuse, okay?
I'm sign it now. That's what you want for my sign.
Okay. You don't have to sign it. You're still trespassed from here. If you come back, you go to jail. There you are. You're free to leave.
You actually have to leave, so
You have to
you
leave.
need to leave.
You don't leave.
I have to leave.
Yes.
You don't leave, you're going to jail.
Yes.
It's like your last and final warning. Okay?
I know all of this.
Have a better day.
Seconds from going to jail.
I have one
You need to leave.
this woman and I sue her.
In the end, what could have been resolved with a simple exit from the building culminated in an arrest. The deputies, left with no other option, had to enforce the law. This incident serves as a stark reminder of how quickly things can escalate when emotions override reason.
We are not going inside to get her name. It's not your right.
Okay, you go. Yeah, that's my right.
No, it's not.
I know my right.
No, you don't. You don't know the law.
Okay, how about I call 911 and say what you're doing?
We are 911, so there you go. You call 911 for that, you call 911 for that, you'll be abusing 911, you'll go to jail.
I get using 911
Correct.
to go to jail.
Yep.
This story is more than just a confrontation. It's a lesson in understanding our limits and the boundaries set by others. Whether in a business or any other setting, respecting those boundaries is crucial. Because in the end, when the law steps in, the consequences are not just inconvenient, they are life-changing. Despite multiple warnings and opportunities to leave without further consequences, her stubbornness led to her arrest. Her actions not only violated the law, but also escalated the situation far beyond what it needed to be.
I not signed you paper. Actually, physically, no give me God.
Actually,
Okay.
you're going to jail. This has gone far enough. Just take it. That's it. Yep.
Okay.
The situation escalated further as the woman began accusing the police of violating her rights and refused to understand that she was now facing the consequences of breaking the law. She demanded to see the doctor, but the law no longer allowed that once she was asked to leave.
No,
You're going to 15.
Going to jail.
You're going to jail.
You have been given every right to not go to jail.
Don't resist me.
Don't do my back!
Buddy. That's worse.
The deputies tried to explain that this was a private business where they had the right to refuse service to anyone and ask them to leave. But instead of listening, the woman continued to challenge the law. In the end, her stubbornness led to an unfortunate outcome. The woman was handcuffed and taken to the police station. What could have been resolved peacefully turned into a bitter lesson about the importance of following the law. This story reminds us that sometimes stubbornness and arrogance only lead to greater trouble. The law isn't just a set of rigid rules, it's a boundary that protects us all. When you cross that boundary, consequences are inevitable.
Stop! Wait, stop! Oh, wait, stop! Ah, get away from me! Your face.
Don't touch the car. Welcome to the next part of our video. In this segment, we witness a tense and dramatic situation between a married couple where a domestic conflict escalates into an uncontrollable confrontation. What should you never do when family tensions boil over? Let's find out.
There, stop.
Why are you yelling at me?
Stop. Go back there like I just said.
Why are you yelling at me?
Go back there now.
I'll step back, but I ain't going in.
What's the problem today?
And my biker wouldn't take me to the damn store before he went to work. I've been asking this forever to take me to the store, that's it. And he told me I couldn't get to.
A tense morning quickly turns into a confrontation when a husband tries to leave for work, but his wife blocks his way. She insists on being taken to the pharmacy, and when her demands aren't met, she resorts to violence against the car.
On top of it, she wouldn't let me leave. I want to go to work. And then on top of it said, take me to Walgreens. Refuses to get off unless I take her to Walgreens. Threw her cereal on the car.
Did she make any comments about self-harm or anything like that?
No, she said she wanted to kill me.
Did you guys get into any kind of physical?
As the husband attempts to explain the situation, his wife climbs onto the car, causing damage and refusing to let him leave. The situation becomes increasingly serious as she starts making threats and acting violently.
He's been showing my kids different recordings, and I know that because then when I see them, they're doing the shit I've been doing, making the faces I was making. I'm not a complete dumbass. Sorry, I want to curse names. I'm not a complete dumb person, okay? I got mental issues, but it's because my brain, I just can't put, and then the phone works, and then it doesn't work, and then I can't get no one to call me back.
What'd she say? I'm going to have your head on a platter. So what I'm doing right now, if I can leave, I'm going to file a protective order. And
because you have one for the kids.
I've got one for the kids. I'm adding myself. There it is.
My life, our children. I'm going to have your head on a platter.
Were you in fear for your safety at that time?
Well, when she was on the car and pulling,
Okay, so you weren't in fear for your safety reference?
Well, not at
Her
that point
saying
because
that.
I was in the garage and she was standing out here.
Okay.
So, I have a retreat.
So,
But it's at night I'm afraid for my life.
Yeah.
I spend the whole time in the basement. So that's at this point, that's why I'm going to add myself to the protective order.
Okay.
The violence escalates further as the wife not only damages the car, but also threatens her husband's life. What started as a dispute quickly spirals into a dangerous situation, forcing the husband to call the police for help.
And then he came at me, and then I tried to get the phone out of my face because I can't have someone badgering me, trying to record me all the damn time. He's already done that. This is all he does is watch that. A wife can't have a relationship when you just watch the damn
Do you know
stuff.
why? Do you know why he was recording you or anything?
Yeah, because I'm acting up. I know why he's recording me.
Did you
Like,
rip out
I'm on top of the car. I want to go to the store, sir. That's it.
Did you rip out a camera or something? Is that what
Yes,
that
he
is?
keeps putting his stuff up there. He keeps wanting places to record me, and I'm tired of that. I'm going to take it down every time. I don't need no damn camera in my... I don't need nothing. I'm going to take the locks off the door. I'm afraid of him. I'm afraid of him, and I don't like him. He's coming
What is
at me.
taking the locks off the door going to do?
Weird him out. Maybe he won't come back to this home. I invite everybody in my home.
That way I can stay here.
So you were in the car and she was beating the car, you said?
No, I wanted to get in the car. She was on the car, beating the car.
Where were you at in relation to that?
Just behind the car, and then I also went inside. So I went inside to try to de-escalate it, hoping
What
that
was
she
she hitting the car with?
her cell phone.
Okay.
So she's beating the car with her cell phone.
Did she make any other threats towards you or anything like that?
No, she's very smart about stopping where to draw that line.
Was there anything physical today?
No.
Nothing physical. She just hit your phone. She didn't try to hit you, right?
She didn't try to hit me, other than when you saw that first video, when she came at me.
She just hit your phone in that, though, right?
She hit my hand and the phone, knocked it out.
When I got home from the hospital, he put his hands in here on me to get me. Then he walked away and said, I'm calling the cops to get a protection order on you. I said, motherfucker, you just put your hands in here on me. You damn dumbass.
So, can you describe what happened today?
Yeah.
You said he had the phone in your face recording you. Why was he doing that?
Because I'm acting up, because I want to go to the store. My community doesn't want to hear me gripe anymore.
Okay.
They just need a man if he's going to come back and forth in a home.
So where were you guys at when he was recording you?
Out here.
Where at out here?
I don't know. I try to bring it all out here so everybody can see. My questions, anything I ask him, I try to open my door. So, I want to open my door so people can hear how many times I have to ask him and how much I have to beg and how long I have to wait.
Okay, so when he was recording you, what exactly were you doing?
Yelling at him, get that phone out of my face.
And then what did you do?
Smacked it out.
Did you?
I don't want to come at him. I don't want to hurt him.
Did you hit him?
No. If he comes at me, I'm going to smack you out of the way.
Did he hit you?
As I remember, no.
14-hour 24 checkup.
We've separated real quick, so it was cool. Like, he can't do anything. If I want to hit this motherfucking car in my driveway, and he won't give me a damn key to.
Did he make any threats to you?
Not that I remember or know of.
Did you make any threats to him?
No. I'll hit you if you don't get out of my way or get away from me. Yeah. He's been living in a basement for 6 months. You see it, right?
What does it have to do with this?
He comes in and out. He's living in the basement. This is not good. I want a protection order to keep him out of my home, sir.
Hang tight for a second, ma'am.
What were her words again?
That she should have my head on a platter or something along those lines.
What did you interpret that as?
Well, I think she was trying to kill me, honestly.
Okay.
Like I said, I've removed all weapons and everything from the house for my protection. Because it's...
Did you perceive that as a threat to your physical harm?
It sounded like a threat to me. So, yeah.
Are you concerned that maybe not at that time that she was going to do it in a second, but do you think by her making that threat that it's something that she...
The violence escalates further as the wife not only damages the car, but also threatens her husband's life. What started as a dispute quickly spirals into a dangerous situation, forcing the husband to call the police for help.
He's ran his mouth to my kids while I'm a surviving woman after surgery. He didn't help bring me up.
The police are forced to intervene as the situation becomes uncontrollable. The wife is arrested after repeatedly refusing to comply with police orders. This confrontation ends with her being handcuffed and taken to the police station.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Ow!
But it doesn't end there. The wife continues to resist arrest, behaving erratically, which forces the police to use stronger measures to restrain her. A minor argument has now led to serious consequences.
Don't hurt me, please. Don't hurt me. Please, I don't want to bite you. Oh my, or don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I knew you were going to take me. Don't hurt me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me, sir. Ow! Ah!
What?
No, I'm not. Liar.
You're getting more charges.
No, I'm not. I know.
Resisting arrest.
God bless you, sir. I love you.
Stand up.
I'm hurting.
Spit the grass out.
Why? I don't want to. I don't want to spit the grass out. I don't want to spit the grass out.
Do you have anything on you?
No. I don't want to spit the grass out.
Spit the grass out.
No, I don't want to spit the grass out. I touch my hand.
Spit the grass out.
Why?
Because it's disgusting.
You hurt my elbow.
We don't need it in the car.
I don't want to be here with you.
Spit the grass out.
No.
Spit the grass out.
Take it out.
Spit the grass out, baby.
I take it out.
Spit the grass out.
I take it out. I will bite you.
Thanks. You want to get more
Sounds
charges?
like a good promise. No, I don't.
Spit the grass out. Let's go.
I need my husband. Please help me.
Spit the grass out. Come on, let's go. Spit it out.
No, I need my husband. Help me.
Spit the grass pass out.
Help me!
Does that taste good?
Help me! Help me!
Why did you eat grass?
Because my husband's fucking with me.
Are you gonna spit it out, or do you want to leave it in your mouth?
I want to leave it.
Okay.
Thank you. No, I want you to take it out.
That's it.
I don't have anything anyway.
After the wife is arrested, her sister arrives and begins making serious accusations against the husband. From allegations of abuse to claims that he's trying to control and destroy her sister's life, the situation grows increasingly complicated.
I'm sorry, you guys.
He doesn't want us on his property, and they took Mindy to jail for domestic violence.
Of course, she played right into his hands because she's an addict. He's got her on opioids and had her on opioids, and we didn't even know about it he didn't even tell us until like a year and a half ago. He hid her addiction so he could control her because she wants a divorce from him, and he was not going to let her go. And I'll tell you something else too. I know he's got an insurance policy on her too. He's waiting for her to die. She's probably weighs 85 pounds, and I just had her at Claremont County, Greater Cincinnati Behavior Center just the other day, and I think she weighed 85 pounds with her clothes on. He's waiting for her to die. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, I can tell you, he's sought a lot of help, and we've tried to help as much as we can. We've brought resources to her. We've offered to take her to resources, and she has not been cooperative.
No, she hasn't.
I've been here myself. This is probably the 4th time. So our office has probably been here 20 times.
Oh, more than that. Probably just in February you've been here 20 times.
Yeah, 47, I believe, is my email I got from your department.
So, I mean, she's got to be willing to a certain extent to help herself unless there's a court order that forces her to help.
That's why I took her down to behavior health to get her evaluation that he was supposed to do 5 weeks ago. But see, he's dragging his tail doing anything. Right now, he's currently under educational neglect because my 7-year-old granddaughter is supposed to be in school. Both of those kids are with me right now. They've been with me for almost a month now because I told him, I said, you either do something or I'm going to take them away from you. And that's the only reason I have him. He went to court. But when they went to court, he never summoned any of us to be there because he don't want none of us telling the court what he's doing. And I'll tell you something else, too. He don't want us on his property because he's got a little black box in the woods that he keeps on a leash and he pulls it out at night all the freaking time because he's drugging her with something. Both of his parents are nurses, psychiatric nurses. He's not a stupid man. He's been in the Air Force. He knows what he's doing. He's manipulating the system.
These accusations add more layers to an already complicated situation. However, the police find that these claims lack sufficient evidence and may be driven by emotions in the heat of the moment. The entire family is now caught in a web of conflict and mistrust. This story serves as a clear reminder that in moments of family tension, impulsive actions can lead to serious consequences. Violence is never the answer, and letting emotions take over can make a bad situation much worse. In reality, there have been similar cases where domestic conflicts escalated into violence, resulting in both parties being arrested. When both individuals cross the line, the situation becomes incredibly complex, and the consequences can be severe, including facing serious criminal charges. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode. More dramatic encounters are coming your way. Stay tuned.